I mean, if you're not gonna do the thing, I'm just gonna start without you. What is up, everyone? And thank you for checking out Don't Say the F Word. We are a pro wrestling and combat sports podcast. We do not use the F word when we talk about professional wrestling. Don't let your friends use it either. I'm the host of the show, Mark the Monster. I'm a puppet. I'm the leader of the Puppet World Order. It's right here on my shirt. Since Jeremy's never going to bother getting started here, I just got to do this whole thing without him. I'm going to get Joe, the illegal brother-in-law, in here. And yeah, we're going to recap Raw. We're going to preview Dynamite. Probably talk a little crap about NXT. And I guess, Jeremy doesn't know how to tell time or whatever his problem is, so it's going to be me and Joe. Where you at, Joe? And thank you guys for checking us out live on Instagram. If this is on YouTube and Spotify, that means I figured out how to use YouTube and Spotify. And that's going to be pretty impressive considering I'm a puppet. Dude, I'm right here. Right here. Just me. Just Mark. No Jeremy. Joe, where you at? There we go. Got Joe.
There we go. Hey, what's up?
The Mark and Joe show.
Right, the Mark and Joe show. What's up, Mark?
I'm doing great, bud. I don't really understand how you told him 10 minutes, and I was doing something. You were doing nothing.
Hey.
I was working. You were not.
Hey, Mark. I understand his 10-minute methods. Okay, by now it's all good. I understand the 10-minute method.
It's ridiculous, Joe.
Hey,
but you're saying you understand? You're encouraging his poor behavior, dude.
It's not
right here.
Hey, it's not poor behavior. It just, when you understand people, you understand their time frame. So 10 minutes could definitely mean, okay, 5:15. There you go.
I mean, and you're just okay with this.
It gives me time to get stuff done. So yes, I'm okay with it.
See that? It's called being helpful, Mark. You can kiss my ass.
Hey,
this episode is not made for kids.
Look at it this way. I could say, yeah, I'll be ready in 10 minutes. 10 minutes, cool. I would know if I say 10 minutes to him, 10 minutes to him is like saying an extra 20 minutes. So I got time to do something. There you go.
Why are you staring at me? You know what? We're not even. Joe, I don't really know how I feel about the Cena promo.
I know how you feel about the Cena promo.
How do I feel?
Cena was speaking for you. That's how you feel about it. Cena was speaking for you.
Is that how I feel?
Yeah, think about it. 25 years. 25 years. You've been dealing with Mindy for over 25 years, and you've been in a toxic relationship this whole damn time. You just don't want to tell nobody about it.
That's so not true.
That's all it was.
Man, I am definitely not the case. Definitely not. I can't. So I kind of get the whole concept. You know, we're not going to do the cool heel John Cena because we would have cheered, right?
Right.
That's like the whole thing. We would have, if you gave me the Doctor of Thugonomics, I would have cheered.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of get it. However, I think it was kind of lazy.
Nah. Look at this way.
But they got the reaction. They got the boos.
But the only downside about it was it would have been better if he looked the kid straight in his face instead of just pointing at the kid and then turned away. That would have been better.
Was that kid a plant?
I don't know. I couldn't say, but
Like, people are split like 50-50. A good chunk of fans believe that that kid was put there intentionally. Cena did not single that kid out. That production did not just randomly find that kid. That kid was a plant intentionally put there for that spot for them to show him, because that kid became a perfect meme.
I know that kid.
I mean, they
Look,
beat the shit out of that kid.
that's why I said if he would looked at the kid as he pointed him, it would have been more believable. But he just pointed and turned away. So I'm guessing he's still doing charity work, and he didn't want no bad reaction on him if he kept staring the kid down. So he just turned away and pointed. And they found the nearest kid they could see, and that was the nearest child. That's the best I can get out of it.
There's a part of me that I enjoyed it in the moments. Um, I thought Cody's part of it sucked.
Yeah, it wasn't that great. But
Part
I can't say
of
this.
me worries that Cody would get destroyed in a promo battle with John Cena.
Anybody can get destroyed. Even if they did it planned out perfect, anybody could still get destroyed by John Cena promo. And I ain't even saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying anybody can get destroyed. Look at Roman. He forgot his script, and Cena just buried him right there off script.
Yeah, he did. It was pretty bad too.
Yeah, but I don't know. I could say this: if you listen to it, it had that little Rocky dies part to it. It had the Rocky die to it. I would say that's just like the updated version of this year to the Rocky die.
Do you think fans carry that much heat toward John?
I mean, when
Like,
he
I
came out,
don't feel like John Cena is like it's John Cena we're talking about. Like, he's not legitimately hated. Like, fans are doing what they're supposed to do in this situation. We're playing along. We're along for the ride, like we're supposed to be. Right?
right? And I can say this: heel or not, people are still gonna buy that merchandise of John Cena, just like they did with Stone Cold. They will still buy it, and then still go number one seller. Then Cody or Jey Uso or even Roman, they'll still buy it.
And even though we're not getting special merchandise for this,
You get special merchandise. You get the last run, the last tour, whatever you want his final farewell tour. That's the merchandise for you. And as of right now on the site, they got a special edition belt for John Cena.
do they really?
Yeah, you didn't see it?
I did not see it.
Okay, so they got the little belt buckle, the little spinner with the 2025 final tour, and they got on the side they got the HLR. Then they got what else was on there? They had all this championship number, like they had like a 16 on there.
Huh. Didn't know that.
Yeah. So I don't know if they preparing to be the 16th or 17th, but they got the 16 on there right now. And and they had the little small version of the respect that he had on it, the black and blue were there.
That's cool that they're giving him a commemorative belt. You know what else is on the shop?
What's
Signed Wyatt Six masks.
Oh, really?
Who's gonna buy that?
A Bray Wyatt fan. Your diehard Bray Wyatt fan probably would buy it, but I don't know. It ain't worth buying. Just saying. But if you want to buy autograph for it, go ahead. I ain't gonna stop you.
Yeah, it's a weird thing for them to offer up, in my opinion. But hey,
I mean,
I don't know. At this moment, after John Cena says that he's breaking up with all of us because it's an abusive relationship, are you more excited, less excited, or the same excited for WrestleMania?
I'll just say I'll be excited if you get the 17th title as a heel. That'd be about it. If you got the 17th title, beat Cody, then went on to Backlash and face his true rival, Randy Orton, in his hometown, that'd be great.
Do you think that's what will happen?
I would say yeah. I mean, you gotta have that last run with Cena and Orton, and that was like his number one nemesis of all time. And what better way to do it than this Randy Orton's hometown? Damn.
Man, it could happen.
It can happen. I mean, as you look at the poster, they got them both face on the poster, looking at each other.
Yeah.
Unless that's just the advertising they're doing right now, but I don't know if they fighting each other.
Jey Uso was on Raw.
Poor Jay.
Getting that top dollar treatment now.
I know. I think it's time. I think it's time for people to stop doing that little suicide dive. It's
Tons of people do it successfully. Jay's done it a million times successfully. I mean, I think that was that the worst squash match ever?
Yeah, because they give Austin Theory a bad name. They give him Austin Theory better than that. They turn him down.
There was no reason for that to be a squash match.
Oh,
none.
I know, but after today, looking in the newscast, it was supposed to go on for 11 minutes. But they say
Really?
Cena. Yeah.
Oh, but they turned it because of Cena? They had time. That show didn't have to end when that show ended.
I just seen it this morning, this afternoon. It was supposed to last for 11 minutes, but they had to cut it down because of, I guess, the Cena 30-minute talk time, or whatever long it was.
That's silly. They didn't need to trim that match. The show was only 2 hours and 20 minutes long.
I know. It could have made it to like at least 2:30, 2:40 at the most. But
I don't know. I thought that match was a dark spot for the show.
Yeah.
The main event was good though. IC title match.
Mm-hmm.
Seemingly, we're getting Penta versus Bron.
It's getting to that. I got one thing to say though. Y'all came mess up. Don't hate on Penta just because he said Continental, okay, y'all? Don't hate on him.
Wait, people are talking shit because he said Continental.
Yeah, Continental. I knew what he meant, but he was in the moment, y'all. It's all caught up in the moment. He's going for his first belt, so yeah, caught up in the moment.
Is it too soon for Penta to go after the IC title?
Nah, Breaker needs an opponent, and that's a perfect one for him. Penta gotta go for a belt. He can't just go to just jump into like the world heavyweight just like that. You gotta go start from scratch in the IC. That's you want to be like I say. You want to go where the big dogs at. You gotta go through the big dog, and that's Bron Breakker.
Does Penta beat Bron Breakker?
I can't answer that one. They're both good, so I can't say I want to see Penta get a belt, but I want Bron to hold on to that belt for not like Gunther's reign, but he needs to hold on to it till he's ready to get to that world title stage. And I would say he should at least hold on to it till sometime this summer and then go after the world heavyweight. Then Penta can go. Then Penta can go after the IC. But you just can't have like Bron Breakker just drop the belt to somebody and not have a good storyline afterwards to it. He could just say, "I'm done with the title. I'm going on to get either Jay or Gunther, whichever one."
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Braun should have a longer reign. I mean, he did drop it to Jay though. Mm-hmm. So I mean, they've already interrupted his reign once. I don't know, man. I struggle because I like Penta a lot.
Yeah, but you want to know one thing I can't say about Breakker?
What?
I can say this. I noticed it. This might sound crazy, but I noticed if you look at him outside the ring, he's like a baby face. But in the ring, he's like a damn near heel, y'all. He's ready to strike and kill somebody. Just saying.
Bron Breakker's a guy who I think will become a babyface organically. The crowd's going to get behind him as a babyface. I mean, the crowd likes him. They already bark.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's got the advantage of being a Steiner. And who doesn't like the Steiner brothers?
I can't say I know anybody who ever said anything bad about him.
Yeah, like, do you know a single wrestling fan who's ever been like, yeah, I don't like the Steiners?
Nah.
Right? Like, they might be the duo where universally everybody likes the Steiner brothers. Like them as a tag team and every iteration of them as a tag team, like them as singles, even though Rick didn't do a whole lot. I thought he was enjoyable as a dog-faced gremlin.
Mm-hmm. I would say the only time you probably hear somebody hate him is when Scott turned him on in WCW and went solo. That's probably about it. But even than that, you don't really hear nobody say anything bad about the Steiner brothers.
The thing is, though, he was just the heel that he was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think anyone, like, he got the heel heat he was supposed to get.
Yeah, he got the heel heat. I would say The only thing you can say is, I would say the only tag team people say they probably hate working with LOD, even though they was good. That was about it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, like, do you think they would do any type of character change with Braun Breaker as he becomes it, whenever he morphs into babyface Braun Breaker, or you think we just keep the same character?
Keep the same character. Keep the same character. He's cool as he is. He got the little, what they call it, straps or the outfit he got.
He's
That
got
fits
the
him.
uni.
Yeah, that fits him perfect. He got the siren to represent his uncle. Got the dog bark to represent his dad. So it's all there. It's fine like it is.
Yeah, I think it's a good package. It's a good package. We talked about this over the weekend, but are we going to get Demon Balor or no?
I'll say, like I said, probably in 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks time.
2 weeks on Raw. Like, yeah, I would say either something going to happen this Monday that Breaker or Judgment Day do something, and Finn to say you're gonna release the demon in me, and the demon gonna come out on you next week. And then when you use that demon persona, that's like saying I'm about to win, and you can't beat the demon.
Do you think they modify it? Do you think they change the way the demon is presented?
I think it just might turn purple instead of like it not being red. It might be purple this time.
Oh, to fit in with Judgment Day?
Yeah.
Do you think that they will break up Judgment Day in the near future? Do you think Finn goes off on his own?
I think they're gonna break them up. I think they're gonna kick Finn out. I think Finn Carlito will be kicked out. And
Well, they're not really Judgment Day anymore, are they?
Not really. I think they're just gonna go their separate ways. I think Liv and Dom, they'll still be together with Rodriguez. Finn go solo. Carlito just be lost. And Dean, I don't know about JD because he's gonna be out for a while, so I can't say nothing about JD.
Yeah, man, I watched a little bit of his interview with Chris Van Fleet. I had to stop watching the long form video and just go back to watching the clips because I hate having a commercial in the middle of a damn interview. That shit sucks. But that's just me. That's just me. I'm not taking away from the interview. Great interview. Just I don't like the constant commercials. Yeah, man, JD, man, he's gonna have a hard time coming back into a heel faction.
Because he's gonna come back getting cheered like that. Because they happy they survived that accident. Ooh, no. Died. So
they're gonna be very happy JD's back. So.
But you know what'd be funny? Not saying it's funny. But what if it was JD that took the IC from Bron Breakker?
Man, it'll be. It could be a route to go when he comes back because he's going to have so much goodwill.
Yeah, JD.
So much goodwill.
JD could do it. Just take the belt from Bron Breakker and Bron go off and go for the world. But I don't think they. We'll take Triple H in charge now. He could probably let the short people win, get a belt.
I think Triple H shows the short guy some favoritism.
Yeah.
Let a little guy make it happen.
Yeah. No. I mean, who was the shortest? The shortest probably would be maybe Mr. Perfect. He would probably be the shortest that had the IC.
Maybe. Not sure about that, but maybe.
Or probably Roddy Piper. Maybe I don't know. They probably the same height. I don't know, but probably one and two.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, Benoit, he was little. Eddie was 5'10", 5'9", something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Be interesting. Be interesting if JD comes back, if there's even a judgment day for him to come back too. Did you watch NXT last night?
I did not watch NXT last
Me
night.
either. Seeing some clips going around of Ricky missing the rope in his match for his springboard thing. Seen some clips of John Spears and
Jada Parker taking out Jordan Grace for the title shot.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Dark State.
Seen Ethan Page and Sean Spears, and the idea that those guys still suck. What do you think? You an Ethan Page fan? A Sean Spears fan? Ricky Saints fan?
I think Ethan Page got a better advantage than Ricky. And Spears probably has a better advantage than Ricky. Now, if you put the two between Ethan and Spears, I'll say Ethan probably have a better chance getting called up than Spears.
Yeah, definitely. Sean Spears is a good hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that that's the whole Cody thing? He's a good hand.
Yeah.
I don't know that Ethan Page is a main roster talent. Maybe mid card, I guess, if you need to backfill. I still stand by this thought though. AEW letting those guys leave was the right decision. There's nothing they were going to be able to do with them in AEW because they don't have the ability to get themselves over. And I think that's what AEW is. It's, can you get you over? Because, well, they're not gonna.
You know what they should do? I have to think about this a lot for like past couple of days now. I think they should stop hiring people close to 50.
In AEW?
And both. AEW and WWE. Because, an active ring performer past 50 because that's like saying you did 30 years of your life bumping and your body is going to get to that point where it can't do it no more, and now you just got to give up and start thinking about the future. You got to start thinking about the newer generation who's trying to take over. So you got to start getting prepared to find the next Cena, Orton, Ledge, even Brock. You got to start getting ready because when they get past the 50, they're going to still want more money to live off of, but even though they made enough. They made a name for themselves, but they still just want to continue to hit that mat hard board, what do you want to call it?
Got to make that money, man.
I know. And I think as of right now, I'm going to go with Cena and AJ being wise, saying that Cena, AJ don't want to do past 50. Cena saying this is it. Because they know by the time when it comes to that body getting close, and they just want to enjoy life and not knowing that I broke another arm, tore ACL or quad, whatever you want to call it. Anything else they done tore in life. They ready to just sit back, relax, and be a football coach. Yay.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, those guys have experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
They still bring something to the table. Maybe that's better suited someplace else. I mean, look, Nick Nemeth just, brutally attacked Matt Hardy in TNA last week, or earlier this week, whatever that was. They make a big deal about that. You got tonight, you have Ledge and Moxley in the main event of Dynamite. I mean, I don't know. How do you even feel about that? We'll get to the rest of the card. Let's talk about the main event tonight. Street fight.
I really hope what I said don't come true. If y'all paid attention Monday, I really hope that don't come true. That's all I'm saying about that. But it really comes down to you gotta let Mox win. That's it. Let Mox win. You gotta let him win. You gotta.
You really feel that way?
I think Mox and Swerve will have a better match. Ledge and Swerve, it'll just be like, what's a good way to put it? It will almost be like Goldberg facing the Fiend. It would be worth watching. You just see a good guy get squashed because of his popularity, if you want to say that. But yeah, I mean, Swerve don't deserve to get squashed like that. Swerve need to at least win. So you need Mox. Mox will be better for it.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I just don't care for this main event match. Like, I tried to warm up to, hey, they want to do it over because they weren't happy with how the match turned out the first time. I don't know. Are these two dudes who should have a match not turn out right the first time?
It turned it out the way it should turn out. Like, you don't never hear nobody complain about, oh, this cash didn't happen, it failed, triple threat, blah, 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 and then I need a rematch because it didn't go the right way. Nah, it went the right way. The contract got cashed in, well, signed, is what you want to call it. Mox won.
Yeah.
It was like a triple threat for less than 5 minutes, and he still won. So I don't see what the problem is. And Ledge really wasn't that knocked out. He could have just went like, boom, hit somebody to stop the count.
Yeah. Why did he lay there for so long? Like, that was like a really bad ending.
Mm-hmm. Could have jumped up and tried to do a spear with him, having in that little hook lock, whatever you want to call it. But yeah.
Yeah, I kind of feel like the way they ended that, which I guess maybe it is a good thing they're doing it over, like him laying there and Christian trying to pin him, like that would have worked if there would have been a reason for him to still be laying there. Like, if, I don't know, Death Riders got back in there and did something to him again, and then they somehow were taken. I don't know, taken out by Christian's kids.
Yeah.
Something. I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess what's more exciting about tonight is going to be who's going to face Kenny. We get the 4-way match. Mike Bailey, Orange Cassidy, Mark Davis, and Ricochet.
I don't want to say the New Japan theory, but I think it's the New Japan theory. It's going to be Ricochet, y'all.
Ricochet versus Kenny?
I think they're doing the whole New Japan theory.
I think Ricochet versus Kenny will be a fun match. I think Mike Bailey versus Kenny would also be a fun match. I thought Mike Bailey and Will Ospreay in TNA was really good.
Yeah, well, but I just think they're going to give it to Ricochet and this lovely little scissors.
After Ricochet, do you think we're going to get a Kenny Omega Okada program?
I think it's bound to happen.
Can I tell you what I want? I want Ricochet. I want Kenny versus Okada for a title unification. But here's what I want: best of 7.
Best of 7.
7.
Okay.
Give me 7 matches: Kenny Omega versus Okada. Let's do the rest of the year.
That's not bad.
I don't think we need to do gimmick matches necessarily. I guess maybe for an American crowd, maybe we do need to up the ante with each match of what it is. Or if we get past 5 matches, we start doing maybe, I don't know, a 2 out of 3 falls followed by an Iron Man for 6 and 7. But I would like Kenny Omega versus Okada to unify those mid-card belts to be a best of 7 series.
Best of 7.
We can do every pay-per-view for the rest of the year.
I know.
We like have it be like it. No, I mean, granted, it log jams the mid-card, right? But screw it.
Best of 7. I'm with it.
Because you couldn't run that like 7 weeks in a row. Those dudes can't do a match against each other every week. There's going to be too intensive matches. Like they need room in between.
But if they did do the best of 7, I would say if they made it all the way to the 7th round, it's definitely going to be a ladder match. It's definitely going.
That'd be fine.
It's definitely.
Like here's my thing. So here's my thing. I'm not a big fan of log jamming up any part of the card, right? It's generally my thing. But neither one of those titles mean anything. So you're not log jamming something important. You're log jamming 2 belts that don't mean shit. The whole mid card of AEW is story. Everyone's got a rivalry because of this reason. No one's rivalry is over the mid card titles. Except maybe Tashida and Kenny, but they already had a rivalry that existed based on story. So you could just say, hey, listen, I'm a champ, you're a champ. Let's do a best of 7. And there's your story for your mid-card. And it's like, okay, well, how quickly can we get through them? Like, sure, someone could, knock it out the park and just win 4 matches out the gate, and let's just move on with life. Or we can just back and forth. And the mid-card becomes interesting whenever you do that. And then whatever title emerges, when you combine them, it means something because Okada and Kenny went to war for half the year over it.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this crazy. What would you want the name of the belt to be called? I mean, it'll be cool if they was able to use Intercontinental Champion, but I don't know if they can.
I think we need to stop pretending it's going to be defended all over the world. So I would go with national champion. Like, it's only in the U.S. Yeah, you're not gonna get away with North American because they have that for NXT. You can't get away with U.S. because that's main roster. WWE. I would just call it the national champion. You're the world champ. I'm the national champion. I think the TNT. Who has that?
Danny Garcia.
See, that's see.
Wait, no,
see.
Yeah, Danny Garcia got it. Yeah, and Mercedes Money got the TBS.
Yeah, I think she's defending that, right? Who cares? Against Billie Starkz. A TNT title should be called TV title. And if you hold it, you should be on every show. Every week.
Mostly that channel, that's only been on Collision. It's been on Collision mostly. And as of right now, Danny Garcia and Adam Cole got a rival starting for that belt. Because Adam Cole was upset that he didn't win it the first time because of interference. Then the second now, I think it's this Sunday. No, yeah, this Sunday. They're fighting for it.
Adam Cole would be a decent one to have as the TV champ.
Mm-hmm.
Trios titles need to go away.
Yeah, trio.
Combine the ROH and AEW ones and just send it to ROH. And put ROH on YouTube.
They should, but I don't know if they will. But them trios, ain't been defended in a hot minute.
The Gun Club came back, and where'd they go?
I told you, like I said, they just come, then they go. I believe the Gun Club, they are starting to feud with they already did the Hurt Syndicate. It went from the Hurt Syndicate to I don't know.
Do you think MJF joins the Hurt Syndicate?
Nah.
I think it'd be fun.
I think it'd be fun, but I think you're going to get the teacher versus student.
I think he should join them until it's no longer convenient for him to be with them. He gets them to help him beat Hangman and do a rematch. And then he's with them for a little while. Then he starts rubbing Bobby Lashley the wrong way, and then Lashley takes him out.
Yeah, that's why I'm just gonna put in a respective term, y'all. The Hurt Syndicate is a black group, y'all. It ain't gonna happen. I'm just throwing it out there. There you go. I said it. Yeah, I said it.
No, man. MVP said it was never about race. That's why they didn't want to become the new nation. And they had to go in and tell Vince they didn't want to be that.
Well, then, okay. I say if they did do that, it would kind of look like they all wear suits dressing up, but it would probably go to a resemblance of TNA Main Event Mafia if they did do that.
That'd be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. So,
I thought when they were doing the Pinnacle in AEW, I thought that faction had a chance to be something, and then they just dropped the ball. Just like dropping Jeff Jarrett's retirement tour. I totally forgot they were even doing it.
I thought it was. When you sent me that last night, I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, what? Because I remember the last one he fought was Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah, I totally forgot they were doing it.
Man, then I'm like, okay, then I forgot all about it. Then you ain't seen Jeff ever since then. That Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah,
They
I don't know.
did Jeff dirty. They did Jeff dirty. Jeff should at least, I would say, out of all people, Jeff deserved that last little run just to get the title and just hang the boots up. Just let him do that.
You're insane. You think Jeff Jarrett should have been AEW World Champion?
Oh, not saying he should have been world champion. I'm saying that he should have got the title run. He should have won the Owen Hart tournament, got the title run, got the title shot, but lost. But at least he won the Owen Hart tournament, and he was the only one that validate having a legit reason to win the Owen Hart tournament.
Man, I'd probably be okay with that.
He had a legit reason to win it. Not win the title shot. Hey, he got the title shot. Not winning it, I've been fine with that. At least he won the Owen Hart tournament. He had something to live for and go down in history with. That he won the one thing that could help not help, but bring peace to his life with dear good friend.
Yeah, that would have been okay, but other than that, I don't know. I would not be in favor of him being an AEW World Champion. Any surprises you predict for tonight's Dynamite?
Mm-hmm.
We both agree Mox should leave champ.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. This might sound crazy, but I think let me take back the Ricochet. Let me take back the Ricochet winning. I think Prince Nana should stop Ricochet from winning, and then bam, they have a fight. Prince Nana have a fight with Ricochet.
But then
Yeah,
that just throws Ricochet back into the mix with Swerve. Why? That should be put.
No, because
Swerve's moving on to bigger and better things.
No. I'm saying this Prince Nana and Ricochet. Just them two
You
have a
want
little feud.
Prince Nana to have a match?
Ooh. Yeah. One last match.
When's the last time he wrestled a match?
Ring of Honor.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. I have no predictions for a surprise tonight. I just think that the four-way match will be really good. I'm not holding my breath for anything spectacular of the main event, which is where I hope I'm surprised, but I don't think I will be.
And Heyman Adam Page coming back tonight.
What's he going to do tonight?
I think he's going to jump in the ring and attack. Okay, let's just say he does join the Hurt Syndicate. He attacks MJF. Then I will say Shelton comes in to help out MJF.
I'd be cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. With that, everyone, thank you for checking us out live on Instagram. Those of you who watched NXT, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Raw was all right. We'll see. SmackDown is set to be Roman, Seth, Punk, confrontation. We shall see. We shall see.
All of them, yeah.
That'd be a weird triple threat at Mania, but clearly that's the route we're going.
It should be a triple threat. It should.
Roman's going to not be in the main event at WrestleMania, Joe.
No, but it would be better if they did like. Just let's hear it. Let's just say they start with Seth versus Roman Saturday night. Winner goes to face Punk Sunday night.
Maybe.
Or anyway, that scenario.
I think it's going to be a triple threat. But I'm interested for the promo. I want the three of them in the ring, everyone with a microphone, and Paul Heyman being emotional. What if Paul turns on both of them and goes with Seth? Seth has never been a Paul Heyman guy.
No.
That would be interesting.
That would be.
I'd be here for that.
Mm.
That's something to chew on, Joe. Think about that. We'll be back over the weekend, everyone. Enjoy Dynamite tonight. Enjoy SmackDown on Friday. Follow us on Instagram. You'll know when we're going live. We're out.